Hi, I'm Sammi and I'm the Deputy Stage Manager on Nutcracker. My main job as the Deputy Stage Manager is to support the creative team throughout the rehearsal process, to support the Stage Manager, our Stage Manager Jamie, and then when we're actually on tour and in shows, to cue the show. This is our prompt desk, and this is my little home when we're on tour. We tour this with us to every venue, so it's always the same. Throughout the show, I will talk through the microphone to all the different departments, and we also use cue lights to do that as well. It's like a mini traffic light system. Part of my job throughout rehearsals is to create the book for the show, because this is a dance piece. It's all set to music. There's always a record of when everything is meant to happen and how the show is meant to work from a technical perspective. So we're in the stage left wing, and this is Sound World. So this is where our sound number one, Bambi, basically controls everything that you're hearing throughout the show and how we communicate with each other throughout the show as well. This is our stage left props table. So this is where Beth, our stage left ASM, will have everything set up for the dancers. Everything that they need will be in the same place on these tables in every venue. This is the wardrobe. So he's pretty important because this is how our Nutcracker first reveals himself in the performance. So he's kind of got a starring role in the show. This is Carpentry World, where you'll find the carpenters hanging out between cues. And this is Wardrobe Village. Throughout the show, there are lots of quick changes that our dancers all do at stage level. This is at the start of each show where all the dressers will have set all the costumes, the shoes, all the accessories, everything that the dancer will need. This is the cake. Again, another starring role. The dancers actually dance on top of this. These ladders fold out so that the dancers can kind of set themselves up there, ready for Sweetie-land. More shoes and accessories for the dancers. These are all set out per dancer. So like Harry will know that all his shoes for all his different characters and tracks are all in his kind of cubby. This is the bed that the Cupids appear on at the top of Act 2. It flies across the stage through the Magical Theatre. And that's normally moved by the carpenter, who kind of gets into this little box and drives it across the stage. This is our stage right props area. Shiv is on this side and she'll again make sure that all of this is wonderful and beautiful for the dancers. Then this is LX World, or Lighting World. So everything that the lighting team need at stage level lives here in this little nook. For us, Act 1 is quite static. We stay in the orphanage for the majority of Act 1, and then there's one kind of big scene change when we move into snow. But then as we move into Sweetie-land, there's quite a lot of different environments. There's a lot of stuff in the air. I know this show is very heavy for the flymen. Some of our pieces are so heavy that they're spread over like multiple bars. So I think my favorite queuing sequence in this show is probably the wall split, when the orphanage splits open. There's lots of things all happening at the same time. We've got some projection. Our guys like physically split the set, and the lighting is cool. Like, I like that bit a lot.
Hi, I'm Lizzy. I am head of wigs on Nutcracker. So I'm in charge of making sure that everything looks on point to the brief that I've been given by the designers and my supervisor, and that everything is maintained throughout the whole tour. We preset everything. So once everything is ready to go, we take everything into the quick change area if it needs to go there, or if it remains in here, ready for the top of the show. My favourite are the Cupid wigs. They have to get quite a regular wash, maybe once a week or so. And then they get put into a really tight set. They go in the wig oven, we brush them and we push all the waves in, and then we hold the waves in place with this ribbon. Goes back in the oven to kind of set it, take the ribbon off, and then we give it a bit more of a tidy with the gel and like comb, just to make sure there's no kind of stragglers, no stray ends sticking up. And then they're good to go. We use approximately about 16 wigs altogether, per show anyway. But obviously we have a couple of different alternate casts and covers, so altogether we have a lot more than that. This is our wig oven. This is very important to what we do, and it comes with us to every single venue. So now let's go to quick change area, which is in the Wardrobe Village. Okay, so here we are in Wardrobe Village. We have mirrors set up on stage right and stage left at every venue. So we always make sure we have hairspray, we have wipes, we have tissues, we have glue, because the glue is what holds some of the wigs down at the side here, or the lace down here. This is the Knickerbocker, which is a very fun one to do. So he'll come and sit down, and then the wiggy will put a stocking cap on and lots of pins, and then we'll pass him his wig and he'll hold it down, and we'll be pinning the back and then we glue the front. So that's all very speedy, but that's a really fun one to do. We also have another quick change table stage right, which I can show you now too. This is quick change table stage right. During the half, we have a couple of governess's wigs that we put on. So they come down as a preset, so they're ready to go for us. Also in this table, we do the all sorts wigs. They have stocking caps and clips that they have on, and then these go on their heads. When you do this job in theatre, it's fun. It's just really, really good fun. So yeah, it's like a little family. It's just brilliant.
Hi, my name's Roisin Dullard, but I'm probably better known as Yoshi at work. And I'm the Deputy Chief Electrician on Matthew Bourne's Nutcracker. My role is to assist the Chief. I also have to call the follow spots. So when we first come in, we always head to Dimmer City. Dimmer City for us is made up of 2 big dimmer dollies and a video rack right at the end. This is a distro, so this is where we do all our hot power for our moving lights, anything intelligent. And then these are very similar, these are our AVOs, but these give us dimmable power, so for any of our generic lights. And then we have all our network system up here. This is our video rack over here. It's all built in, so we've got our servers, our main and our backup there. And if anything goes wrong, someone can come over here on stage and see what's happening, similarly out front. This is our little ion, so we call this our client desk. It's on wheels. So this is what we would use primarily at the start of the day after we've powered up. At the back of our racks, we have loads of looms that come out, which you can see are going all the way up here to the galleries. So once we get a power source from the venue, we essentially distribute it to where we need to in our touring rig. In terms of our overhead bars, we have quite a lot upstairs. We have 2 snow tumbler bars, so downstage and upstage for the snow effects. And also a lot of set elects, Sweetie Lips light up, the cake lights up. Lots of lights on some of the portals. The fit up for this show actually starts on a Sunday, and then we come again in on a Monday. All the set hopefully will be finished by the evening, and then the lighting department will do an Alex focus. In the afternoon, we do a tech run, so a rehearsal on stage with cast. So looking out to front of house, we have footlights on the very bottom of the stage, and we also have at the very, very bottom, it's probably quite hard to see, but there are 3 little safety markers, so the cast know where the edge of the stage is. And then as well as all this on stage, we also have a lighting desk out front. So that's where we operate on a day-to-day basis. So in this show, we have some effects like low smoke, as well as haze and smoke. I adore the orphanage when it all goes to chaos and everything starts to break apart. There's a lot of video used in that scene. And it's really impressive to look at, so that would be my favourite part of the show.